Happy 25th anniversary to Shenmue. Wow, 25 years. I know in Japan it was the 25th anniversary last year, but for North America and most of the Western releases, this is the year that it turned 25. This is the year that we discovered it. The day the snow turned to rain, lightning crashed, a father died, and our journey began. So epic. In the background, you're going to see this is the Shenmue Digest movie. I always love the editing and the sounds that they've added to emphasize if you were lucky enough to get a copy of Shenmue 2 for the Sega Dreamcast, this is the Digest movie. It's shorter, and they tried to really tighten up a lot of different aspects of it to give you, in essence, the story that had happened so far. I think it's awesome. I do love the full movie that they gave away with the Xbox release and that you could also buy on VHS in Japan. I think it's great. But I like this because it's just such tight editing and just it gets the story through, you know? Also the dynamic way that they have it on here and the fact that they even gave this to people just to, again, help you get into the franchise and know what's going on. I'm hoping maybe somebody bought Shenmue 2 and they were like, well, I want to know what happened. They watched that video and, whoa, I need to buy the first game. But we're here today to celebrate Shenmue. And everybody, after you like and subscribe, which is always appreciated, I would love it if you would leave a comment and let everybody know, when did you discover Shenmue? And when did it get you? And by get you, I mean, when did you become hooked? If you're unfamiliar with Shenmue and why so many of us are so passionate, there really is something special about it. And it was interesting to see other people describing how they tried to play the game and they didn't really get into it. They didn't understand the mechanics and the whole idea, oh, I can look around this house. That's interesting, I guess, but they weren't completely enthusiastic about it. But suddenly, as they played the game more, a certain moment or something clicked and they became hooked. For me personally, my first experience was winter year 2000. It was November sometime. No. Before November, because November is when the game came out. Prior to November, they released a TV guide that had a little story synopsis. So interesting they used TV Guide to try to hype the game, but it worked. I mean, TV Guide at that point, in the beginning of the year 2000, it was still a popular magazine that people were buying. I know it's still in circulation, but back then people were still buying it quite frequently. It'd be in most grocery stores, along with pharmacies and other locations. I saw it in a grocery store. I went, wow, look at that art. That looks cool. I picked it up, took it home, and I was so happy to see that it did have pictures and references to what you could do. Reading the whole take care of a kitten and explore this fully realized world was just so fascinating. Something I had never seen or experienced. So when the game did come out in November, immediately bought it. It was my first, the Dreamcast was my first disc console. Prior to that, cartridges all the way. I had an NES, I had a Genesis, I had a Sega CD. I got to enjoy a Sega Saturn. Wasn't mine, somebody else had it, but I got to enjoy it, so I was enjoying that. Didn't get a Super Nintendo. I did get an N64, and when PlayStation came out, I was still, I'd rather stick with Nintendo or go back to Sega. The Dreamcast was announced. I thought it was awesome. Love what Sega makes, so I wanted to get that as well. But back to Shenmue. Shenmue was going to come out. I ended up picking up a copy in November, and I was going to hold off on playing it until Christmas. It was going to be a Christmas present from my family. I was very appreciative and very excited because it had 4 discs, and I was like, wow, this must be huge. It's going to be as big as Final Fantasy VII with all of its discs. I get to finally experience this. This will be great. I wasn't prepared. I turned on my Dreamcast, and I had primarily been playing Sonic Adventure, having a great time. I put that game in some people didn't get hooked until later on. I was instantaneously hooked. The cinematic style, the beautiful music, the buildup of tension as Ryo sees the family dojo sign is broken, the door is wide open. Ine-san is on the ground, obviously hurt in some way, manner, shape, or form. Obviously, she tried to stop Londi and the Men in Black. You later go to the dojo, where obviously Fukusan and Iwao were probably practicing some martial arts moves. You get there. Fukusan is just thrown out like he's nothing. Father dies. Lightning. Rain. Snow. Wow. All of these cinematic... I was instantly hooked. And like a lot of us, I had to get my hand around the controls of this game. All right, how do I do this? They beautifully designed it so that way you figure out the controls in your room by leaving little things for you to look at and click on. Turning the light on and off, opening shelves. Opening drawers, exploring your desk, getting a cassette. When I got the cassette, I went, wait a minute, are we just going to collect these? Or can we play these? Oh, I think we might be able to play these. Oh. And then exploring the house for a very long time. Suddenly discovering, oh, I can go outside and we can go into the yard. The yard is pretty big. This is cool. Then going out into the streets and seeing how big it is, and every stage of the world got bigger and bigger. For 25 years ago, everybody, that was mind-blowing. Oh, I couldn't understand how there were so many characters. They were all 3D modeled. They were voiced. I was waiting for, you know, like Legend of Zelda style, where somebody looks at you and might make a noise and then you just read the text. No, they are fully voiced in English. Astounding. So 25 years ago, I was mind blown. Couldn't believe it. It was Christmas, and I think I just played Shenmue after that. I didn't play. I got a few other games. I didn't play anything else. I just played that. I had to get revenge. I suddenly meet Ryo's friends. We meet Nozomi and everybody in Dobuita knows our name, and they're happy to see you, and they're happy to give you hints. We finally go look for sailors. I meet my boy girl, and we go to the harbor, and I'm trying to remember how quickly I beat the game. I know that I played it over the Christmas break vacation consistently, and I think it was like a weekend or two after that into January where I finally wrapped it up. I get to the cliffhanger ending, the music swells, and it's beautiful, and I'm like, I need to do this more. I wonder when the sequel's going to come out. Little did I know North America was going to have to wait a while for it. Oh, man, that sucked. But I went right back into the first game. There was still so much to do, so much to see, so much to enjoy, and the story was still so good. I can't believe it. I still can't believe how they did so much at a period in time when it was so difficult to make video games do cinematic story and world-building elements in such a grand scale. Sega, I love you, and I can't thank you enough for helping to get this game made. AM2 and Yu Suzuki. You put so much work and effort into this game. And again, I bow to you and I thank you for all of it. I know there are some difficulties when it comes to game production, especially when it's ambitious, and we all know Mr. Suzuki-san, he is an ambitious man who wants to push it to the max and make the most of what he can in his vision. And the vision is just glorious. Can't thank you all enough. Not going to do any more negative stuff. Sega, you know we love it. We're out here. We're doing the work for you. We're spreading the word about Shenmue. Let's get Shenmue 4. Shenmue 3 Enhanced is going to be coming out soon. Please remember, everybody, forget what you know about Shenmue 3. This is going to be a reworked, retooled, quality of life version of the game. It's gonna be fantastic. You're gonna enjoy yourself. It's not gonna be exactly the same as the first two because it is a different game. It's been made so many years from when the first two were made. Trying to go back and make it exactly like that, I think that would be even harder. So please, it's new, but it's improved. You're going to be able to pick up a copy and show in games, which I also thank you so much for picking up this mantle. And best of all, show Sega, we're here. We're ready to buy more Shenmue games. We're ready to enjoy the franchise again. I hope that you'll go out and support them. And hey, don't forget, if you already have a copy of Shenmue 3, In Games has already said they're going to offer an easier and more affordable option to just upgrade your games. That way, if you don't want to have to buy a new one, you don't have to. I still recommend it. Moving actual items out is always great. Supposedly they're doing a physical release. We don't know who they're partnering with yet to get the physical release done, but supposedly it is going to happen. I'm really hoping that you'll all show up to show them that support, because when we do that, we get even closer to more games. I want to thank you all for stopping by and celebrating Shenmue's 25th anniversary. I want to thank everybody that's been putting out so much fan art and fan music. I've been enjoying so much fan music lately in different styles and tones. I think it's great. Search on YouTube. You can find a lot of them on there. I feature them quite frequently. I usually leave the name of the artist in the description, so always check the description to see who I was featuring. I bounce around different styles quite often, so thank you again, everybody. Let's cheer for Shenmue. Please, if you know somebody that likes games, you know somebody who likes retro games, you know somebody that wants to be in an RPG experience world of a game that at times can be dramatic and strong and other times can feel just cozy and warm and nice to be in, please share the word about Shenmue. Let them enjoy it too. Happy anniversary, Shenmue, and happy anniversary to all of us who enjoy it so much too. Bye-bye, everybody.